Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing our second part of the Nezori demo. So let's go ahead and try and get all of this dialogue stuff out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and head over to some of these other people and talk. Let's see.
あつこ、本当に頼んじゃって大丈夫？私の思いつきで無理しないでね。
Are you sure you'll be alright out there, Atsuko? I don't want you to put yourself in danger just because of my whim.
何言ってるの？私に任せて。
Don't be ridiculous. I'll be fine.
それに、ひまりが温泉を気にしてるのはちゃんと理由があってのことだもん。
Besides, I know you. If this caught your attention as much as it seems like it has, it's hardly a whim.
ならいいけど、気をつけてね。何があるかわからないから。
Just be careful out there. Be prepared for anything.
ちゃんと準備していくから安心して。
I will be. Don't worry.
ねえ、あつこ。森を通るならお願いがあるんだけど。
Say, since you'll be traveling through the forest anyway.
何？
Yes?
樹皮を何枚か取ってきてもらえないかな。
Would you mind getting some tree samples while you're there?
樹皮？
Tree samples?
植物って薬効があるでしょ。祖師園の縄張りに生えてる植物の効果はこの辺りのものとは違うかも。ずっと調べたかったんだけどなかなか行けなくて。
Trees and plants can have medicinal value, you know? I've always wanted to study the trees on the Sothians' territory to see if they have any properties different from our trees, but I haven't had a chance to.
樹皮を削り取ればいい？
So you want me to scrape off some bark or what?
それで十分だよ。
That would be perfect.
できれば3種類の木からそれぞれ取ってきてくれる？
If possible, do you think you could take samples from 3 different types of trees?
緑色、橙色の葉の木から1枚ずつお願い。違いが分かれば参考になるかなって。
Getting a sample both from a tree with green leaves and a tree with orange leaves would be ideal, so I can see if there are any differences in the bark's properties.
それと森の奥には紫色の葉の木も生えてるんだって。もし見つけたらその樹皮も欲しいな。
I've also heard stories that trees with purple leaves grow deep in the forest, so I'd love to have a sample from one of those.
わかった。探してみる。
Alright, I'll keep my eyes open.
ありがとう。
Thanks. We got tree problems.
ちゃんと自分をいたわってね。
You're taking care of yourself, right?
わかってる。
Always.
あつこ、お花を買いに来てくれたの？
Atsuko, have you come for some flowers?
今は別のよ。
Not
買い
right
物はま
now,
た後でね。
but I'll be sure to come by later.
どこか行くの？
Are you going somewhere?
実は森に行くことになったの。
Yes, actually, I'm heading into the forest. What?
ね、前に一人で森に行ったらみんなにすごく怒られちゃった。
I went into the forest once and everyone got really mad.
それは危ないからよ。行くならちゃんと戦う準備をしていかなきゃ。
That's because it's dangerous. You should never go in there unless you're prepared to fight.
そっか。じゃあ、あつこに任せるね。
Oh, maybe I'll leave it to you then.
はあ。その年にしては、ずいぶん大きなため息だね。花がどうかしたの？
That was a pretty heavy sigh for someone your age. Did something happen to your flowers?
花は元気だよ。
No, the flowers are fine.
じゃあ、どうしたの？
Then what?
はあ。ねえ、花。ちゃんと言ってくれなきゃ、助けてあげられないよ。
Come on, I can't help if you don't tell me what's going on. Whoops. Well, apparently we know we can go back on dialogue now. My finger hit the mouse 3 button.
助けてくれるの？
You'd help me.
もちろん。私たち友達でしょ。それに真の剣士っていうのはね、困っている人を見過ごせないものなの。
Sure, what are friends for? Besides, a true warrior always stops to help people in need.
それで何があったの？
Now, what's all the sighing about?
それがね、
It's, well,
のりこのことなの。
it's Noriko.
のりこ？のりこはね、のりこはすっごく怖いんだよ。
She's so scary.
ちょっと、それでため息をついてたの？そんなんじゃどう助けていいのかわからないよ。
Wait a minute, the reason you were sighing is because Noriko is scary? I'm not actually sure there's anything I can do about that.
そうじゃなくて、のりこがね、花に怒ってるの。
No, it's because she's mad at me.
のりこは怒るとすっごく怖くなるんだよ。
And when she's mad, she gets angry. She gets scared.
どうしてのりこは花に怒ってるの？
Why is Noriko mad at you?
花ね、本を破っちゃったの。でもわざとじゃないもん。
Because I tore a page in a book I didn't mean to.
ああ、そんなこと？のりこもわざとじゃないって分かってるはずだよ。
Aw, I'm sure she knows it was an accident.
でものりこは怒ってるし、怖いし、花のこと嫌いになっちゃった。
No, Sniff, she's mad and scary and she hates me now.
のりこが本一冊のことでそんなに怒るかな。直接聞いた方がいいかも。
Could Noriko really be that worked up over a torn book? Maybe I better talk to her myself.
ねえ、のりこのことだけど。
So, about Noriko.
のりこは花のことが嫌いなの。花、引っ越して名前を変えなきゃ。
She hates me. I'll have to move away. I'll have to change my name.
これは大ごとね。
This is getting out of hand. Let's go here.
ね
So,
悪いが今は忙しい。
excuse me, I'm quite busy.
え、少しでいいの。
This will only take a minute.
米だ。
Rice.
え？
What?
米を持ってくるか仕事の邪魔をしないかどちらかにしてもらおう。
Provide me with rice or leave me to my work.
日に日におかしくなってくみたい。
I swear she gets weirder by the day.
どうしよう。ミキに炊いた米を売ってもらおうかな。でも必要なのが生の米なら森に自生してる米を探さなきゃ。
Let's see, Miki might be able to sell me some cooked rice. Then again, if she wants uncooked rice, I think there's some growing in the forest.
米ってどんな？
When you say rice, what kind?
今持っているのか？
Do you have some?
まだよ。だって
Not yet, because...
なら帰ってくれ。
Then leave me be.
ほんと腹立つ。
You
何
are
あの態度。
You are the most infuriating person in the world.
って聞こえてないよね。
You're not even listening anymore, are you?
自分で判断するしかなさそう。
Guess I'll have to use my best judgment. I guess she wants the cooked one. I guess.
もちろん炊いた米に決まってる。いくらのりこでも森に野生の米を取りに行かせないよ。
Of course she wants cooked rice. Why would she want me to go pick rice from the forest?
ミキの店によれば炊いた米を用意してもらえるかな。
I'll stop by the shop and see if Miki can help me.
香りの心配、取り越し苦労だったよ。
Kaori, you've been worrying for no reason.
え？
What?
里の人たちに聞いたらみんな香りの舞をすっごく褒めてたよ。
I
技
asked
術だけじゃない、とても大切なものだって。
I asked around the village and everyone was full of praise for your dancing, not just for your skill, but for how valuable it is.
香りが舞をやめちゃったらみんながっかりすると思う。
I think people would be really sad if you stopped dancing.
本当
Really?
に？うん。舞は心を癒してくれるし、笑顔にしてくれる。香りが思ってる以上にずっと価値があるものだよ。
Definitely, it's a way to relax. It makes people happy. It's a lot more valuable than you realize.
ありがとう、アツコ。その言葉が聞きたかったな。
Thank you, Atsuko. I needed to hear that.
私たちそれぞれにやるべきことがあるんだよね。みんな違っても大事なことに変わりはない。
If you heard that, that was me moving my desk. But anyway, yes, we can each have to find our own path in life. Even though mine isn't the same as yours, it still can be worthwhile.
そういうこと。
Exactly.
じゃあ早速舞の練習を始めようかな。
I had better practice for my next dance.
期待してるよ。
Of course, I'm sure no one believes me, so let me just move this once more. Same sound if it actually comes through. I'll be looking forward to it. Let's see. We have shop finally. I can't remember which one it said I was supposed to talk to. I think it was Miki, right? So I'm gonna do this person first.
おはよう、あつこ。
Good morning, Atsuko.
おはよ
Good morning.
う。刀はいい調子かしら。
Has your katana been holding up well?
もちろん。ちゃんと手入れしてるよ。
Of course, I make sure to take good care of it.
装備品を強化したいときはいつでも寄って。
If you ever need to improve it or any of your other accessories, you can always come to my shop for help. I will.
武器か防具、どれか一つでも強化してみない？違いがわかるはずよ。
Why don't you upgrade one of your weapons or pieces of gear? It will do wonders for you.
じゃあ試してみようかな。
That's a good idea.
強化したいものによって材料は変わるわ。それともちろん料金もね。
Depending on what you want to upgrade, that will determine what materials you need and what my price is, of course.
準備ができたらいつでも来てちょうだい。
Come and see me once you're ready.
装備品を強化する方法、もう一度説明しましょうか。
Do you need me to remind you how to upgrade your gear? No, you do not.
ねえミキ、米を売ってる？
Do you sell rice?
米って生の？
Cooked
それと
or
も炊いたもの？
dry?
決まってるでしょ。炊いた米よ。生の米がいるなら森に取りに行くよ。
Cooked, of course. If I wanted dry rice, I'd go into the forest and pick some.
そう。じゃあすぐに用意するね。
In that case, I'll have your rice ready for you right away.
はい、これ。
Here you go.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Or thanks. How in the world did we magically get rice that fast? And have it cooked, I mean.
いらっしゃい。
Hi.
邪魔するね、ミキ。今日もいいものが見つかるかな。
Hi, Miki. I hope you got some good things for sale today.
もちろん。必要なものは何でも補充できちゃうよ。
Always, you can stock up here whenever you need something.
なら安心ね。今日はこれから森に行くの。備えは万端にしておかなきゃ。
Good. I'm heading into the forest, so I don't know what I might encounter.
どんな冒険？面白そう。
Oh, what sort of exciting adventure are we on?
伝説の温泉を探しに行くの。
We're looking for the legendary hot springs.
すっごい。冒険に必要なものは何でも揃えてるからね。
How exciting! I've got all the items you'll need to make sure it goes smoothly.
あつこ、ちょっといいかな。思いついたことがあるんだ。
Hi, Atsuko. Do you have a minute to listen to an idea I have?
思いついたこと？
What sort of idea?
私ね、本を書きたいの。
I'm going to write a book.
本？
A book?
ミキにそんな趣味があるなんて知らなかったよ。
Wow, Miki, I didn't know you wanted to write.
でも、やりたいことは自分で決めなきゃ。ミキが書きたいなら行動すべきだと思う。私がとやかく言えることじゃない。
But that's the sort of decision you need to make for yourself. If you feel passionate about the idea, then you should follow that path. I don't see how I have any say in it.
もう、そうじゃなくて、私ね、アツコのことを書きたいの。
You don't understand. I want to write a book about you.
私のこと？
About me?
そう！ 敦子の大冒険を本にするのよ。
Yes, and this great adventure you're going on.
ちょっと待ってよ。そんなの誰が読みたがるの？そりゃあ伝説の温泉が見つかればみんな喜ぶだろうけど、その過程なんて。
Wait a minute. Will people want to read about that sort of thing? Once we find the legendary hot springs, sure, then everyone can enjoy them, but the story of getting there.
みんな読みたがるよ。間違いないって。
It's something everyone will want to read, I guarantee it.
そうかな。ミキがそう言うなら止めないよ。
If you're so sure, then who am I to stand in the way?
やった
Yay.
それで私はどうすればいいの？
What do you want me to do?
面白いことがあったら戻った時に教えて。私はそれを書き留めて、敦子が旅に出てる間に続きを書くから。
Well, I was thinking that whenever something exciting happens, you can come back and tell me about it. I'll take notes and write the next part of the book after you leave.
それなら任せて。できるだけ報告する。
That works for me. I'll keep you updated as often as I can.
ありがとう。面白い本になりそう。
Thanks. Oh, this is going to be a wonderful book.
今日もえりすぐりのものを取り揃えてるよ。
All the best items are here to buy now. Alright, let's see. What can we do? Can we actually upgrade stuff? Toggle equipped ring is R. X is more info. Enter is buy item. Let's see. All that is too expensive, of course. Is that an upgrade thing? I cannot tell. Training armor, leather armor. I'm guessing we will have to come back for all of this.
米を持ってきたよ。
I brought you some rice.
待っていたよ。
Excellent.
はい、これ。
Here.
文句なしだ。まさに私が求めていた米だ。
Excellent. Exactly what I needed.
それで私に何か聞きたいことがあったのでは？
Now, what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
花が書院の本を破ってしまったせいで、のりこが激怒してるんじゃないかって心配してるの。
Hannah thinks you're furious with her because she tore a book in the library.
激怒だと？
Furious?
確かに破れた本が残され、この手で修復せねばならないのは手間ゆえ苛立ちもするが、その程度のことで激怒はしない。
While I'll admit it's frustrating to be left on my own to repair the misfortunate book, I can hardly hold a grudge over that.
私が話しかけた時に逃げることなく素直に話を聞いていれば誤解することもなかっただろうに。
If she listened to what I had to say instead of running off when I tried to ask for her help, she'd know that.
そうね。でも子供ってそういうものじゃない？花は気が動転してたんじゃないかな。
Well, you know how kids are. She probably panicked.
ありえる話だ。
Indeed.
じゃあ、のりこは怒ってないって伝えとくね。
I'll let her know you're not mad.
ここに残って米粉を引く作業を手伝ってくれても構わないのだが、製本用の海苔が必要でな。
If you stay, you can assist me in grinding up rice flour to make bookbinding paste with.
遠慮しとく。一人で頑張って。
Nah, I'll let you handle that one on your own.
ねえ、花。のりこは全然怒ってなかったよ。
Hey, Noriko isn't mad at you at all.
え？
Huh?
のりこは破れた本を直してる。でも花を責めてない。直すのを手伝ってほしかっただけみたい。
She's fixing the book you tore, but she doesn't blame you for it. I think she wanted to ask you to help with the repair, but that's it. Oh.
後でのりこのところに行こうかな。
Maybe I should go and see her later.
うん。きっと喜ぶよ。
I bet she'd like that.
あの態度じゃ分かりづらいだろうけど。
Even if it's hard to tell sometimes. Well, we've completed our first quest, apparently.
お花買ってく？
Would you like to buy a flower?
うんうん。また今度ね。
Not yet, but maybe later. Okay, we have finally talked to everyone and finished our stuff. We are level 2, apparently, before even leaving the village. We got 10 HP from finishing that quest. They said the talent tree is disabled for the demo. Probably later. Oh, apparently I did 2 quests. So let's see, the rat and the dance. I forgot about the dance one already. My bad. But let's make ourselves a save. I might come back and try the other one, you know, like the wild rice. I'll think about it. So let's head to the world map and we can finally try doing something. So I'm guessing from the way that the game looks, we're going to be traveling through here, through all this, and end up there. Let's see, Forest Edge. The beautiful forest bordering the Nezori village is home to towering trees and lush vegetation that has long since overtaken the crumbling ruins of its forgotten past. Entrance. Oh my goodness, we're actually gonna make it to gameplay.
この辺りはもう敵の縄張りだ。
I'm well into enemy territory now.
ソシエンがいつ現れても。
I wonder how long it will take them to
止まれ。
halt.
来た。
Notice.
紛れ込んだネゾリというのはお前か。ここはすでに我らの縄張りだ。さっさと帰れ。
My scouts reported your arrival. This is not your land. You crossed the border several minutes ago. Go home.
ソシエンの長に伝言があってきたんです。
Allow me to send a message to your leader.
伝言など不要だ。
There is no need for that.
え？
Oh?
私はユリカ。ソシエンの長だ。私に何の用だ？
I am Yurika, leader of the Sodians. What do you have to say to me?
よかった。
Aha.
侵入者がいると聞いて、ソシエンの長が自ら来てくれたんですね。
So
ということは、
So the leader of the Sodians came to see me personally after receiving word of my trespass. That can only mean one thing.
私がここに来た理由を知って、長が自ら出迎えてくださったんですね。ここは誇り高い戦士同士、じっくり話し合いましょう。
This girl's delusions are next level, man. It's almost hilarious. You have anticipated my quest and deemed it to be a worthy cause, and therefore you traveled out here to engage with a fellow noble warrior.
思い上がるなよ、小狐。ここへ出向いたのは、我らの縄張りを犯す愚か者の顔を拝んでやろうと思っただけだ。
Wow, she is mean. Don't flatter yourself, little fox. I merely wanted to see who was foolish enough to invade our territory.
お前がここに来た理由など知るか？
I haven't the slightest idea why you're here.
うん。でも、ここまで来たからには引き下がれない。
Well, I've come this far, so I can't back down now.
神社の先に温泉があるという話を聞いたんです。
We've heard stories of the hot springs on the other side of the shrine.
それがどうした？
What of it?
ぜひ、私たちもその温泉に行ってみたいと。
We would greatly like to see the hot springs for ourselves and perhaps...
断る。
No.
もう、最後まで話を聞いてよ。
She didn't even let me finish.
分かったら、さっさと自分の縄張りに帰れ。
You have your answer, now return to your own land.
どうして？私たちは縄張りを横取りするつもりはありません。ただ、温泉に入りたいだけです。自然の恵みを独り占めにするなんて間違っていると思いませんか？
Why? We aren't trying to steal your territory. We only want to enjoy the hot springs. What right do you have to keep them all for yourselves? Why do we even have this whole territory debacle in the first place? That is very questionable.
この地にあるものはすべて我らのもの。もちろん、あの温泉もな。
The hot springs are on our land. They belong to us.
でも、安らぎたいのはみんな同じです。
True relaxation belongs to everyone.
今の言葉は聞いたみたい。あと一押し。
Aha, I got her with that one. Time to move in for the final blow.
それに、薬効のある温泉に入れば、 みんな健康になれます。祖師園に迷惑はかけませんし、ネゾリとの絆も深まると思います。
They have medicinal properties that could benefit everyone. You lose nothing by sharing them, and you will gain powerful allies.
だから私たちが温泉に行けるようにしてくれませんか？
So will you grant us access to the hot springs?
ダメだ。
No.
そんな、絶対に説得できると思ったのに。
No, my masterful persuasion failed.
お前たちに温泉を使わせる義理はない。
We're under no obligation to share anything with you.
自分勝手だとは思わないんですか？
How can you be so selfish?
いいか小狐。温泉はただの公衆浴場ではない。強き者たち。我が祖師園の戦士にこそふさわしい。
Let me put it this way. Foolish little fox, those hot springs are reserved for those worthy of them, my people's warriors.
私なら祖師園の戦士と互角に戦えます。
I could stand toe to toe with any of your warriors. はあ。
見くびらないで。ネゾリだって強き者たちです。
If it's a question of being worthy, then don't underestimate us.
帰れ。叶いもしない夢など捨てることだな。我らの縄張りを犯そうとする者は、たとえ愚かな小狐であろうと容赦はしない。
Go back home and abandon these foolish dreams. We'll protect our territory against all invaders, even a foolish little fox like you.
バカにされた。
Foolish am I?
温泉に行きたかっただけなのに、私の誇りまで傷つけるなんて。強い者しか認めないというなら、実力を見せつけるしかない。
Seeing the hot springs is one thing, but now it's become an insult to my pride. If it's worthiness they want, worthiness is what they'll see.
こうなったら、この刀で温泉までの道を切り開くまで。
I'll use my sword to cut a path all the way to the hot springs if that's what it takes. Press WASD to move character, shift to sprint, and space to jump, twice to double jump. I'm pushing E for the next thing, but nothing is happening. Strange.
ずっと来てみたかったんだ。ひまりに教えてあげよっと。
This mouse sensitivity is insanely low. Oh, whoops, I accidentally left the area.
この木はどうかな。ひまりの研究に使えそう。
What about this tree? Maybe Himari can study it.
思った通り、いい樹皮が取れた。
Now that's a good bark sample. Okay. It's a green tree.
この木なら、ひまりの研究にぴったりか
This should be good for Himari's research.
も。よし、完璧。
Perfect. So, which one is our stamina? Because nothing seems to be moving right now. Ah, this is very, very fast speed.
よっと。
Huh, this almost seems like the Neptunia games.
Yeah.
You know, like the early Neptunia games. Except we have Sprint, which makes it like 10 times better than the OGs, but yeah. I guess that's the touch of indie. Press attack, light attack, press to perform heavy attack. Heavy attacks cost stamina but restore SP. Press T for ranged projectile, the cost of SP. 1, 2, 3, 4's abilities can be set in the options menu. Press tab to lock onto an enemy target, or Z or X to cycle through targets. Light attacks, projectiles can be used while in the air. Heavy attack in the air will instead trigger a ground slam.
さあ、ていくよ。
So let's see, how do we dodge? That would be like the real question.
えやっ、せいはっ。
What's Was there a dodge button, or did I miss that?
いけはっへいやったりゃはっへやはっはっえいへいややへいへい
Obtain 9 gold. Alright, it looks like our timer expired, but nah, we're gonna do another hour, because I want to actually play the game. Play the game part, you know, after all the dialogue we had to go through. It's not to say it was bad, it's just, it was a lot of dialogue. Let's see, it seems like vast, empty openness out here. I don't know what that is. That some kind of charms, I guess. Let's see, R. What does R do? I think that is stamina. Okay, so the T does cost something. The R thing costs stamina. Does it say what it does? Oh wow, so we have more. 2 quick sword slashes, orb, fire. Shoots a fireball. That's interesting. I might try this one. Let's do that. Small projectiles to home in on enemies. That sounds cool. Strikes enemies rapid flurry. Let's see, what's this look like? I guess with nothing there, you can't, Fireball looks cool. Wow, that starburst looks awesome too. This one. I'm gonna trade for that. So 4 looks like that. That's pretty neat. Abilities, yeah. Let's see, how's the tail swipe? We don't actually use the tail. Rip. I thought it was going to be like that, but nah. I guess I will keep the charge for now. It seems a little unintuitive the way that they have for swapping skills, but maybe that's just me. Well, we can run like Naruto run speed, so I guess that's pretty cool. The path just ends here, though. That's wild. How do we get back up? Oh, well, we can jump super high. I was not expecting to be able to jump that high. So, as far as I remember, only thing left we're looking for is like a purple tree. See, it says there's enemies around here. Oh, there they are. Oh, that locks you in place. Oof. That stamina does take a hot minute to come back. Let's see, map. Ooh, wow, that's a big map. I was not expecting it to be that big. addition to heavy attacks, there's several other skills. Press E to spend stamina for a dash attack. Melee attack that automatically targets the enemy the camera's focused on can also be performed in the air. Press R to spend 50% of your stamina and perform a claw attack, which temporarily boosts all damage. Okay. So that's what that does. That's something, that is something flying. Alright, I think I am tired of that skill. Let's see, what was here originally? I think it was that. Yeah. I think this was here. Let's see, that was there, I believe. Press Q to roll. If you roll at the last second, you'll restore SP and stamina and become briefly invulnerable. You can deal more damage to enemies by attacking them from behind. This also applies to Atsuko when she gets attacked. Oh wow, backstab. For some reason, I cannot lock. Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. The air combat is a little jank, but funny enough, this reminds me of like 2011. How some fighting games had like really, well actually more specifically RH, for people who know what I'm talking about. There's like this really old MMORPG. It's called Rusty Hearts. I've spent probably thousands of hours of my childhood in that game. It had a lot of animation locks, which were intentional because there was also a cancel mechanic where you could spend a certain resource bar to animation cancel and combine stuff you normally couldn't. But anyway, the point I bring up is the air combat was absolute pain on that game because of how hard it locked you into every single thing you were doing. Even trying to dash through the air, it locked you in animation and like you were stuck for a while. But yeah, this feels right as the field anymore, except you move more distance than you did in RH. You're hit by an enemy, press Q to quick regain. You can press H to use your finisher ability once your finisher bar is full. Well, so far it feels pretty alright. This does just seem like a chill, casual game. I mean, I can dig it so far. I'm pretty satisfied. Ooh, that's some intense frame drops. Well, our first humanoid-looking people and their enemies. Well, I guess that is to be expected. Well, we beat them. Let's see, I'm just curious. What kind of settings do we have here? Language. Oh, that's... Yeah. Graphics very high. It's capped to 60 already. I didn't even change anything. Let's just try high. I wonder, can I probably get like 120 on high? Just out of curiosity. I mean, yeah, this seems pretty smooth. Let's use the resource manager. Ooh, I'm not even actually pulling the 120 like I thought I was. Lol. Actual troll. 100% GPU usage. Whoa. They did say they needed to work on optimization. So, I think it will run better than this when it actually comes out, but yeah, it is using big GPU memory right now. So I'm gonna lock this down to 60. What is eating up so much memory though? Because like, I don't even see much. There's not much here. Alright, I reached level 3. Ooh, they got people who can do ranged attacks now. Oh, I forgot. I pushed shift trying to dash. I thought it was well, I forgot it was Q for a moment. If you're knocked down, press space to get up. Whoa, that difficulty spike is immediate. You can use potions quickly by pressing G. Change difficult. Dude, why are you giving me so many pop-ups while I'm trying to freaking fight? Please just let me play the game. Is how I feel sometimes with tutorials like this. Where are we? There's an entire section map over there. Dang, I got completely interrupted. Alright, let's go over here and check out the stuff. Whatever this place is. This little dented path. I like how the map works. Really appreciate that you can do that. that it's transparent with the background and all that.
せーのせいせいはっえいてやてややっすはっえいはってやへいせいほせいやえいもう一つとややはてややた
Okay. No sign of that purple tree looking thing yet. Let's see, there's still room over here to check.
へいははそこはたほたてやへいはこのやへいははせいたたせいとたやそれやたははや
Alright, I'm slowly getting more used to the combat. Let's see, I think that's a chest right there. Ooh, we found a
つい
chest.
てる
Obtain cloth armor. G is items, but not what I'm looking for. Let's see, equipment. +3 defense. Cloth armor is better than nothing, although many weapons are able to pierce it. Alright, we got something. So I'm gonna head for that first save point looking thing over there. With the size of this map, I am very glad that we run so fast.